Good morning, everybody. Thursday, March 16th. We have made it to March Madness. Massive Thursday. Everyone was saying busy. It's by far the busiest. We know that. It's the busiest Thursday of the year, but there is a lot to get to here on the show. We'll start with a recap of what we have already pending. Virginia -5, Missouri +2, Kansas -20.5, Colgate, Texas over 148, Northwestern pick. 3 more pending already for tomorrow. Those are from shows earlier this week. We'll be adding to those 5 for today. But I mean, it is coming on early. We've got games right at tip. It is going to be a very, very busy morning. So whether you're watching from home, you're watching from work, there's a lot to be excited about here on a huge Thursday. With all that said, everybody is got something going on. We got the games tipping off in an hour. Let's pull up the odds screen. We'll keep the pace going quickly as we have all week. We'll get to the setups, and we will get you on your way. And yes, plus 300. That wasn't a fair price for a busy Thursday. I saw it like minus 900, minus 1,000 in the chat. That was a lot more fair for the prop prices that you guys were setting. But good to see so many people back in the chat for another RAS release show here on the channel. With all that said, let's get the odds screen up, and we will start with a setup on the first half portion of the card. So it'll be a first half setup to get things going. So we'll give everybody a couple seconds to get ready. Get your sportsbook app or desktop site or however you're betting open. We'll go to the first halves for the first setup of this card. More than 1,500 people waiting before we get going. So it is going to be a lot of action coming up in a very short period of time. All right, here we go. First half setup to get things rolling, starting with game number 757, Howard, Kansas, over 68.5 for the first half, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Howard, Kansas, over 68.5 for the first half. Couple more seconds. Game numbers 757, Howard, Kansas, over 68.5 for the first half is a go. We're starting off with a go on a first half total. Howard, Kansas, over 68.5 for the first half is a go. We see this now up to 69.5, may touch 70, but Howard, Kansas, over 68.5 for the first half is a go. We see some 70s now at DK, at Chris, at others. And we have some excitement in the chat. Vineet, Spencer, Alec, all got 67.5. A lot of 67.5s. There we go. Looks like Tim and others able to get these 68.5 in the chat too. But a lot of folks with a full point better on the first half number getting 67.5. But the release odds 68.5 over for Howard, Kansas in the first half is more than 1,600 people now live here on the live stream. A busy Thursday indeed. Let's keep it going with the setups, and we will go back to the full game section of your sports book. So if you're on the first halves, jump back to the full game. Next setup will be for a full game today on Thursday. Here we go. Next setup. Setting up game number 738, San Diego State -5, 12:10 p.m. Pacific time. Setting up San Diego State -5, 12:10 p.m. Pacific. Should be at the top of the board for many on your sportsbook. Couple more seconds. Game number 738, San Diego State -5 is a go. We're betting San Diego State -5, 2 goes in a row here on this Thursday morning. San Diego State -5 is a go. If you've got it in your bet slip, bet it immediately as we see this number now up to 6. A interesting game at 12:10 p.m. San Diego State -5 is a go. And I saw that 4.5 lingering at Caesars, and we see people grabbing it already. We see Aaron was able to get it. Alec was able to get it as well. Pizza King TX back for another show. 4.5 as well. Lots of 5 showing up in the chat as well. Devin Barth, Brian able to get 5. Same with Chris. Lots of 5s showing up in the chat as this is now 6 across the entirety of the board as you're seeing that at the top of the screen. San Diego State -5 is the second go of the show. We are done in under 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 59 seconds. 2 setups, 2 goes to go along with a very loaded card. 5 other games: Virginia -5, Missouri +2, Kansas -20.5, Colgate, Texas over 148 Northwestern pick, Howard, Kansas first half over 68.5, San Diego State -5. I'm out of breath. I need a coffee. New viewer record. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up if you got a second before you go. And if it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific time. More bets, as we have 3 already pending for Friday, certainly to add more. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. Have a fantastic Thursday, everybody. Enjoy all the games. We'll see you right back here at the same time tomorrow morning.